Hello everybody, my name is Jemmy, and today I will be giving you a brief overview on uh, Sandbox GameMaker, a very exciting game maker, and it's very fun. You can do a lot of things with it, and I'll show you how to work with it. But first, let's know what Sandbox is. Sandbox is basically a game that is located inside of the metaverse. It's like a multiplayer game you can play with other people, but instead of being any regular game, you can actually buy land. You can do stuff with your land, like make a business or something, and you can exchange coins, which is sand. It's called sand. The currency is sand. Like ours would be baht or dollars, but in the game it's called sand. There are three main components of Sandbox. Of course, there is the Voxel Edit, which will let you design 3D models. There is the Marketplace, which allows you to sell stuff and get stuff. And there is the Game Editor, which is what I'm doing right now. If you want to know more about um, the Voxel Edit, then go check out my sister's channel. It's Strawberry, and it's linked in the description. After you should thank me for the shout out. Okay?
What?
Yeah, you should thank me for the shout out.
What? I don't want a shout out.
Anyways, let's move on to the game
Cut
mode.
it out.
Okay, let's move on to the game editor. So first off, I'm not going to be showing you how to. I'm not going to be explaining. I'm going to do step by step. But anyways, this is just what we're going to be doing today. It's going to look somewhat like this. So you have a player right here, and you can walk around. I'm not sure if the sound is too loud or not, but yeah, basically you have a player, and there is some mobs or like some entities for you to fight, and you can fight against them like that. Oh, I was looking at OBS. But yeah, you can fight with them, and you can like hop around on the stairs and stuff. And yeah, you can do a lot of stuff. It's with 3D, so yeah, it's very has a lot of how do you call it? It has a lot of different varieties you can do. There is different mobs you can work with too. There's these mobs, and I will be showing you how to do all of this, how to have the victory and everything. So yeah, let's get started. So first of all, let us go back into the home screen. You should probably download your Sandbox GameMaker first, and it would look something like this when you come into it. And in here, you will have which is three options: My Games, Templates, and Galleries. Templates is like going to teach you some lessons and stuff. You can click on there and you can experiment it around with it. Gallery is what other people did before, and you can go check it out for yourself. I played some of them already, and they are pretty fun. Wazowski, Wyaska, Camping Warrior, and etc. They are really good. The people who made them are talented. But today I will be showing you the physics and how to pan around it, how to zoom in, zoom out, how to add some, how to delete stuff, how to add stuff, how to make mobs attack you, etc., and how to have a sword even. So stick around till the end of the video because this video is jam packed with facts. So let's enter in our experience name. So what you want to do is click here, and then after that, just enter in your name. I will enter this tutorial like so. And here you can select a grid to 1 by 1, 2 by 2, and all of these grids. However, I am going to be doing 1 by 1 since it will not lag your computer as much. If you do 4 by 4, it's quite big, and I find that quite unnecessary. 1 by 1 is big enough. Like my other game, it was a 1 by 1, and I still had plenty of space to do what I wanted to do. So 1 by 1 lets you work with it without lag. So let's click on 1 by 1. You can also select the theme, and there's multiple themes for you. Like it's going to be terrain kind of ish, and there's going to be like whatever it says. There's going to be a lake, desert, nether, meadow, Antarctica, jungle, island, etc. But I will be doing it on empty since we can design our own things. So once we did that, we're going to click create, and it will come into the loading page. Once we did that, we will hop into a screen like this. And what you want to do first is, if you are experienced with games, then you can move around with W, A, S, D. W is forwards, S is backwards, A is left, and D is right. Okay, so those are the controls to move around. and you can zoom in, zoom out, to basically get the FOV you want. You can also pan around like this, doing a 360 with the controls Q and E. Q and E. Q is to go turn pan right. E is to pan left. And the difference between holding A is A just lets you on like to the side, but Q actually wraps around like this. Um, if you want to basically rotate around like a certain object like this one, press Alt and then click on the space you want the camera to rotate around. So I want to rotate around this spawn point. So Alt, click, and there we go. You can drag your mouse around while holding Alt, and it will be something like this, which is pretty cool. And that is basically the basic controls. Of course, there is middle click too, which helps you pan around like this. Basically WASD, but just it's quicker. Anyways, there is more commands, but I will not be showing you every single one since I already showed you the basics and what you should use. So there we go, that is the commands, and let's get to building. So how to place a block, you might wonder. What you want to do is, if you ever played Minecraft before, this is kind of like Minecraft. Click L, or in Minecraft you would click E, but this one's L. And now we can take a look at the stuff we have. So we have blocks. If you click on blocks, there is going to be blocks for you to choose and how you can build with. I will be choosing a dirt brown. Okay, a dirt brown. Okay, once we chose our block, we will just simply drag it into our inventory or hotbar. So I drag into my first slot. Then after that, I can have I'll have another one. I'll have cobblestone with grass, and I will have asphalt lining like this one. Actually, no. I'll have asphalt with clean white and black. There. So now once my hotbar is filled, I press L again, and then it will get me to this page. You can click on this arrow to hide in or out the HUD. And yeah, so now once we have our hotbar slot filled with 4 blocks, the way to place it is not like Minecraft. Minecraft, if you hold left click, then it will be breaking the blocks, and if you press right click, then it will be placing it. But it's just opposite in here, so you click left to place it, click right on the block to delete it. So let's place it down first. So let's build like a house or something around this spawn point. So the way to zoom, not zoom, but to have a top-down view is to hold Alt and hold your, not your scroll wheel, sorry, your left click, and now we can build whatever we want like this. Okay, like so. And now we build 1 2 3 4 5, a 5 by 5 thing sorry, house around our spawn point. And of course we can do much more, but I'll just show you how to place and break blocks first. So here we place all our blocks, so it's now 3 blocks high. Okay, and then you can place it into like this. Okay, and you can change your point of view to get an um easier way to, not way, easier angle to put your blocks. So now if we want to play our game, what we want to do is we want to press tab, and then it will basically switch from editor to play. So if you hold tab, it will go like this, and now you spawn in here in our little dirt hut that we made like so, and you can actually be the player and you can run around. And to punch something, let me actually get an entity for this. So the way to get an entity is you want to go into your library again and click on the entity right here, entity library. You can get any of them, I guess, but I will get the beaver, like so. Place a beaver down, and once you did that, what we want to do is we want to click on this thing right here, and once you click on the beaver, you can actually assign, this is to move by the way, if you click on this thing and you click on the beaver, you can actually assign the behaviors that it has. So right now it's on prey, and what prey does is basically if there's a predator around, when the predator is hungry, it will chase the prey. I will show you that example later, but what we want to do is we want to just punch it first, I guess. So we'll just have it as a maybe a melee enemy, which will actually attack us back, But if we turn all these down, then it won't attack us anymore. But anyways, we'll now be able to punch this thing. So let's press tab again. As you can see, it comes after us immediately because it's a melee enemy. And this one you can use for your mobs. The way to, if it actually gets close, it can bite you, and you can notice that your health will actually go down from that. So if you have a melee enemy, stay away from them. Anyways, if you left click while you're a player, you can hit them like that, and you can see that I did 9 damage to the beaver. Hey, chill for a second, chill. So you can also hold sprint, not hold sprint, hold shift to sprint away, like this, and then you can run faster than the beaver. You can press spacebar to jump, and you can hold right click to block with your sword. Blocking with your sword will allow you to not take any damage, like this. And there is one very important fact that we should know, is that if we block right as they attack, then it will be a perfect parry. And what it does is basically it will stun them for a second, and it will basically make them dazed, and which will allow you to get some free hits without them attacking you. So let me try. Oh, no, sorry, he attacked me. So what the trick is to wait until it's red, and there we go, perfect parry. And you can see he's dazed, and now you can get some free hits off them. It's, if you think about it, it's like a survival game. It's pretty fun, but yeah, that is my explanation. I feel so bad now. But anyways, you can kill them, and if you hold down left click, you actually recharge your super power like this, and it will do more damage to them, and it will go through if they block. If they block, you can do this, and it will go through their shield. So yeah, that is some basic controls. There's another one, which is if you press shift with left click, you'll and forward, I guess. Oh yeah, you'll lunge attack. So it's quite hard to do. Yeah, there we go. So W shift left click will let you throw like a thrust attack. I'm pretty sure that's what they call it. Thrust attack. Okay, there we go. See, it thrusts itself forward. So you have to be. Oh, that's roll. There's some thrust. It's really hard to get for some reason. There we go. So shift and then forward and left click at the same time. So shift first, forward left click. Yeah, there we go. Shift forward left click. Shift forward left click. There we go. So that is how to thrust attack. And to roll is, I'm pretty sure, shift and left click, right? Oh, okay. Never mind. It's not that. But what we can do if we're not sure is we can click on options, click on settings, controls, and now we can actually see the controls, quick combo attack, and etc. So actually, let me go back there, please. Okay, there. Okay, now we can see how to do stuff. So where is it? Heavy attack, hold the left click, which is the superpower. Thrust attack is W and left click. Parry is that. Dodge is just W, right? And show hide life is L. Okay, so dodge is just W. Hello. I'm pretty new. Oh, I got it for some reason, but I don't. Oh, it's just shift. It's just shift. Okay, to dodge is just shift, and you will dodge. And I'm pretty sure to dodge attack, there is a dodge attack, but I'm not sure what it is. But you can dodge or roll with shift, like this. Okay, anyways, let's get back to our editor. So once we're in here, I'm going to delete this little creature over here. How you can delete something is you click on a block or something, or anything basically, and you right click on them. Oops, never mind, that's for blocks. How to delete an entity is to click over here, click on the entity, and delete. There we go. And that's how you delete an entity. Now let's actually make a course so our character can fight enemy and actually win the game. So I'm going to make a little pathway. Oh, and let's do some parkour too, because you know it's quite cool. Okay, so the way to delete a massive chunk is to just let's pretend we have let's build something a lot, right? We don't need to keep on placing it like this. I forgot. You can actually hold down left click and you can drag to create a grid of how big you want instead of just placing it one by one. So now we have a really big grid, and the way to delete it is to hold right and then just delete your thing. So that applies for the ground too. You can delete a massive patch, then refill it like this. And you can delete this again or something. But yeah, you can not waste your time, and you can delete a whole chunk at a time. So now once we have a pretty long path, I will actually make this a bit longer so that we have room for some parkour. Okay, okay, there we go. So now once we parkour over there, there will be an ending over here. So let's create some parkour blocks, shall we? So let's have like this, and then like this, and then even higher, 3 blocks, and then one really, 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 really far away, 3 blocks too, and then let's just delete a little bit more, and then like this, and then this is where the boss fights happen. And if we run our code right now, we can actually try it like this. Oops, there you go. And of course you can sprint while you're jumping, which will increase the jump length. But I did it so that you don't need to sprint, because sometimes people forget to sprint and they just fall off. So yeah. And now what we're gonna do is, right now, if you fall over here, it basically does nothing. You can just start over again. But what we want to do is, if you fall into here on this part, then you will basically die, and then you will come back to your checkpoint over here, and then you will just do it again. So let's make that. First, we have to elevate each one by one. No, actually, we can just delete it, but that's too much work. So I will just elevate it by one, like this. And it should still work. There we go. Okay, it still works. And we're gonna fill this part with lava or any block of your choice. So once we do that, we will click L, and I will search for lava. There we go. I will get lava here, and we will press L again, and we'll just fill up this space right here with some lava. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can just, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can just do, oh, sorry. I'm pretty sure I can just hold it, and, oh, okay, there we go. And now the whole thing is filled with lava. We can have little barriers on the side to make sure they can't escape, like so. There we go. A player is 2 blocks high, by the way. So once we did that, let's try it out. And of course the lava is not going to kill us yet, because we didn't program it to. So if we were still in the lava, it wouldn't do anything. We can come back up here, and then we can redo it. But let's make sure that the lava actually kills us. So how we do that is we can go into global parameters right here, or global parameters, go into controller and components. So this is what the player will get hurt by, and we can see over here damaging blocks. So we want the lava to be the damaging blocks, right? So let's put some lava in here. Click on the lava. By the way, click here to edit it. So once you do that, press lava and block damage, meaning how much damage should it do. If we want a one hit, meaning we have 100 health for a player, we can set this to 100, which will insta kill. Once we did that, it should kill us. If we press tab again, there we go. It insta kills. Whoop. Oh, and there you go. That is the basics of of the parkour course. Okay, I should make a little starting area. Maybe I should delete the house, because it's kind of in the way. So yeah, let's delete the house. So again, deleting is pretty simple. Just you do this. I will delete this. It's really easy to delete too, because we can delete a whole chunk at a time. There we go. And now we have a starting area over here. We can move the starting area by clicking on this thing, and then we can click on the starting area, and we can use these XY coordinates to move it, or we can click on the plane right here to move it around. But I will just use the XY coordinates since they are more accurate. And once we did that, we can just surround it back by these blocks so they can't escape. There we go. Why am I placing one by one? But There. So now we have our starting area like this, and it's much better because there is nothing blocking you from jumping like this, and you made it to the end. So yeah, that is the parkour course, and let's add some enemies at the end, so when they kill the enemies, we can win. So let's add some space for the enemies. Let me use the white one now. Oh, that's the black one. Oh, I accidentally deleted the white one. Let me go search for it. White asphalt. There we go, and we put it back into our hotbar slot. Okay, now we can place it. Oh, that's that's number 4. Okay, let's place it back. Okay, there we go. And now let's build a little wall here. Oh, no, I don't want to build it with the same one. Okay. Oops. Okay, like this. And like this. And now you can for the mob you can do any mob you want. And any entity, sorry, any entity you want, so as long as it works. So once we are done with this, we will let's put in the entity. So what entity shall we put in? I was thinking of putting in the beaver, but then I didn't really like killing it that time because it made me feel bad. But let's try another entity, maybe an evil one, so I don't feel so bad about killing it. Okay. There's camels. There. Oh, here. Okay, here are the evil ones. There is defector bot 3, or defector bot. I will get defector bot 3 since it looks way more evil. Oh, so we put it into our hotbar slot. Press L, and we'll place it right in the center. There we go. That it looks like a chicken. It looks like a chicken. But anyways, this is our defector bot. This I realized there's the back of it. Let me spin around. Hey, there we go. It looks like a chicken. But anyways, I didn't mean to place it. We can control Z like so, and we can assign the behaviors by clicking on this, then clicking on our entity, and we can assign a physic. Do we want it to be collision? Collision means that when the player runs into it, he can't just run through. And I would recommend to put it on yes. And then collision plus gravity, I recommend no, because if it is, then it will just go flying. So just collision. And you can even name it. I will name this chicken bot because it looks like a chicken. And once we did that, we can assign the behavior. So right now it is assigned as melee enemy, which means it will attack us. And we can change the how you call it, the stats by ourselves. Right now it's on all maxed, meaning it's the strongest. We can There's the health, and we can add a component. A component will basically let us win or lose. So we can press on victory, and we can do on death. So when this dies, it will become victory. Okay, and now let's add it so that it can block hits. I am pretty sure it's somewhere around uh here. I'm not sure though. Okay, there. Press on edit logic, and now you can have uh a bunch more options. So now we can do can block attacks equals to true, and now it will be able to block our attacks. Attack range, we can make it this wide. Health is here, and yeah, there it is. We can make it invincible too, but anyways, that is it. So let us try. Of course, this is not the finished product. This is just a prototype, and we can jump here, jump there, like so, and then it realizes. But since it's smart, it doesn't come here because it's not high enough. Oh, I didn't mean to. I didn't know running forward would. I mean pressing the. Oh no! I didn't know pressing the left click would send me forward. Oh, okay, there you go. So, oh my gosh. I'll just run on the wall. Okay, for the sake of the video, I will run on the wall. Of course, you can make your wall higher. You can even make it invisible, which I will do, but to make it not, to make it cleaner. But anyways, let's resume, like there is no gap, okay? So once we are here, we can just hop in, and we can start fighting like this. But as you can see, he's blocking every single hit. A way to basically fix this problem is to every time he's going to hit you, you block it perfectly. Oh, sorry. You block it perfectly. So now you get a perfect parry, which will daze him, and you get some hits off him too, like so. And now you win, like so. Pretty simple, pretty fun to do. It's very easy to code, which I like. I don't like uh, coding where it's like hard to do. This coding is very simple. You don't need any experience at all, and you can do this. And yeah, you can have fun with it all you want. There's also another trick I want to show you, is if you do your super attack, it goes through his shield too. So yeah, that's pretty fun. Anyways, you can make him a little bit more buff by making yourself more nerfed. So let's go into the player settings, which is in global parameters, and go into player controller, and go into components, not components, avatar, sorry. And we can go down here and we can look on sword and shield. Turn those into none, so that now the players need to use their fist, okay? Okay, once we did that, we can now close this up, and we can do it again. So now, the players only have their fist to block and hit, which will do less damage, of course. Okay, now you can block it while they're doing it. So 3, 2, 1. There we go. Okay. Okay. So we can, sorry. We can still use our magic power, by the way, even though we don't have any sword now. Oh no, I'm really bad at parkour. And there's also a little secret I want to show you at the end, so stay tuned to find out about it. There we go, one hit, and victory. So now let's make the walls invisible. First, let's make it so that they are taller than the player, so they can't jump out. So, oops. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, there. And now we will make it one more higher. Actually, we should make it 2 more, because 1 more wouldn't be enough. Can I place blocks? Okay, there we go. Oh. Okay. There we go. I remember there was there, but I just can't find it now. But if I ever find it, then I will tell you guys. However, right now I can't seem to find it, so we're gonna have to stick with this wall first. So let us play it again. And now I'm pretty sure you can't jump out, right? Yeah, you can't jump out anymore. Even with the tallest one, you can't jump because you're not 2 blocks high. I mean, you are more than 2 blocks high. So now, you can still jump out over here. So let us edit that. Okay, let me put this thing. Oh, we have to change it back to free. Oh, that was not the block. This is, okay. There we go. Like, oh, no. Okay, like this. And there, now you cannot jump out. Okay. Oop. Okay, now you can just one-shot this, but I don't want to do that because it's not interesting. So let's get a perfect parry, and let's... Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we can just beat him up. There we go, and victory. There's also a thing where you can go into first person, which is quite interesting. So get a camera and get to first person, and place on head equals to yes. So now it will be first person, and it will look much cooler when you're doing the parkour, but you can't really see too much of yourself. You can see sometimes your sword and your shadow, but other than that, you can't really see too much. Let me drink some water. And when you're doing the parkour, it looks really insane. It looks really cool, like you're in VR. But when you're fighting, it doesn't look too insane because you can't really see the health. But anyways, let's do some parkour. So you can do like this. Ooh. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay, there we go. Looks really cool. But when you're fighting, it looks kind of scary in real life. Ooh. Okay. Ah, no, I fell. So let's try to fight in... Oh, no. Let's try to fight in first person so we can actually experience it. No! if I can actually complete the parkour. Okay, if I don't make this, I'll just put the spawning point over here. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna put the spawning point over there. It's my, you know what? It's okay. I'll just put it here because then that's just gonna screw up the point of the parkour. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, now I made it. I made it, and I'll just jump in here. Fight, fight. Ooh, and you can block it, but you can tell when he attacks. So you try to block it. Whoo, for perfect parry. Okay, definitely not perfect parry. Perfect parry. Oh, it was. Yay, I got it. So that is the how do you call it? That is first person. We can actually add more stuff, so we can click on rules over here, and we can do welcoming players. Camera welcome, and then we can just do whatever we want. I will do this world center. No, actually I'll do avatar. So now we will basically be able to call ourselves. The level name is going to be chicken parkour, like so. Oh, parkour, and we will have our description, which is complete the parkour core and kill the evil chicken robot. Like this, and we can actually assign some music to it, but I'm not going to be doing that today. You can do that, but I will not you can feel free to do that, but I'm not going to do that for today. So if we were to not play right now, you can see that it like rotates around our player, and it has their description: complete the parkour and kill the evil chicken robot, and the starting an adventure in chicken parkour. So if we were to click, we will come into this land right here, and oh, oh, okay, there we go. No, okay, and we can just complete it again if I can do that. But yeah, that is the basics of game editor. Of course, I still don't know a lot, so if I get some facts wrong, then it's my first time, so don't judge me too hard. Oh, I just realized he's wearing a bandana. But anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, let's beat this guy for the last time. Like so. Okay, oop, perfect parry. There we go. And yeah, that is our uh parkour. And how to add some mobs in. I hope you like it, and see you in the next video. Bye.